Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for flying with us. On our final approach, please make sure your seat backs and trays are in their upright and lock positions.
Huh?
Alright.
Oh, this is so far away, dude.
Here's Chris's toys and the boys' toys. Chris bought like 5 motorcycles.
Hi, Bethany. It's good to see you, Bethany. Yes. Boys. The last thing you want to do is that. Okay? Stand forward.
These are all the motorcycles.
No.
That's Chris's bike. Let's work on this one right here.
Just like Mr. Bassett.
Bernie?
Burn, yep.
Yep. No, there's one take care of it.
Yeah, we need to go.
This is where they do the lighting up the Christmas tree at the White House each year. There's Chris Heaton. We're on our bikes.
There's the White House.
By the way, the White House is on the other side of this park. You can see the peaks of it. We're going to get closer. And on Friday, hopefully we will be able to
We haven't been invited in yet, but we're hoping we get invitations.
Yes, yes. Chris Heaton says that's Air Force One up there.
One, two.
The back of the White House. Restricted, do not enter. That's the fence right there. If you want to be executed, just jump over that fence.
Okay. This is where we thought about flying a drone, but we decided against it.
Yes. We got Secret Service to the right and to the left, and all around basically.
Bad looking dude.
lot of tourists. Chris told me that's the park that you always see where sometimes people hang out at.
This gentleman.
Chris told me that gentleman has been there since the 1970s. It's his free Tibet. A demonstrator.
Go see some money be made, baby. Rock and roll.
The house, their chamber, for about 50 years, from 1807 to 1857. Now, in 1814, something happened. British troops invaded Washington, D.C., set this building ablaze. The inside was completely destroyed, but thankfully the outside walls held firm, allowing them to rebuild it into a structure. It took about 5 years. The house was finally able to move back in 1819, and when they did, they were thrilled with what they found. This beautiful half-dome ceiling, what we call them, surrounded us. They couldn't have been happier. At first, the house quickly discovered that there were certain issues that its responsiveness.
This is the crypt.
No one has ever been buried in the castle. Not even in the tomb. Why it is. Even if it stays up there for the next
Some that are really poignant to today. Okay, it makes me wonder if anybody's reading them. Okay.
What do you think, Chris?
You know that quote? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
And the bus. Another waterfall.
Weekly, by way of fireside chats that were communications by way of radio. President Obama's kind of taking up the same thing, talking to the American public on the internet. Okay, let's take a look. This is going into the second term. Second term, 1937 to 1941. Second term. Franklin Delano Roosevelt created 54 programs. 54 programs to get America out of the Great Depression. They're called the New Deal. They are the Tennessee Valley Authority, the Social Security Administration, the Security Exchange Commission, the Work Progress Association. 54. And they're all represented on different panels.
Franklin.
FDR. Franklin D. Frankie
The only
D.
president to ever serve 4 terms.
We lost our ride.
After that,
Too wide already?
no, it's good. Just make
Oh,
it.
nice. Nice.
Extremely busy. Alright, we're gonna go up there, see Abraham, and find that tour guide. Look at all the people. Cruises is never like this.
5. So at the beginning it says, in honor of the men and women of the armed forces of the United States who served in the Vietnam War, the names of those who gave their lives and of those who remained missing are inscribed in the order they were taken from us, 1959. At the end, it says, our nation honors the courage, sacrifice, and devotion to duty and country of its Vietnam veterans. This memorial was built with private contributions from the American people November 11th, 1982. Okay. A little more than 58,000 lost their lives or missing in action from the Vietnam War. All in order, more than 58,000. Okay, let's head back to the bus.
See anything, Chris? So my dad, Bernard Batman, was in the Vietnam War, and I don't know if his name's on here or not. I don't see it. But he was in Vietnam War too. And his name deserves to be on here. Vietnam War.
You and me forever. You and me forever.
Why don't you wait until tomorrow? If you want to be free, all you got to say so. But when you feel cold,
When you feel cold. Oh yeah.
when you feel you can't know, I'm coming home.
And me! Yeah, they want to sit down and enjoy the music.
This is too loud, huh?
The crowd's too...
Too loud? This is too loud for them over here? With the bleacher creatures?
This is hilarious.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
I just like our crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this crowd.
Awesome. This guy's an instrument. Girl.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's not English. Ladies, move down. They want to be with the crowd. Woo! take a break? We'll take a break.